Hello, welcome to these updates for the Caribbean and the Atlantic. So let's just see what's happening because we will have on the next few days a blob of moisture that might affect parts of Cuba, Jamaica, and the Turks and Caicos and other areas. And some people are talking about like potential development. I don't see it happening quite quite yet, but it's better to monitor these areas. So let's see what's happening. There's this blob of moisture near the Dominican Republic with some showers and some storms nearby. Still some rain near Central America, a little bit heavier. And let's see what might happen. So this the GFS shows that blob of moisture there. Some heavy rain near the Turks and Caicos and eastern Cuba maybe. Then this goes. The GFS still showing some moisture near Central America, the December 2nd, and more some heavy rain there, but it's not showing any development whatsoever. And the European model shows like uh, the moisture there, some heavy rain in the southern Bahamas, Turks and Caicos, and Jamaica, and then but it's not showing any type of tropical development either. There's the Canadian shows like some lingering moisture there, and that blob of moisture near Cuba, the Bahamas, and kind of goes away. We are in Central America, some heavy rain from time to time, but it's not showing any development either. The Nevjan goes like with that moisture there, and but doesn't form any tropical cyclones. The icon shows some moisture there and doesn't get excited into anything. But the 12C icon does show at the blob of moisture near the Turks and Caicos and kind of a low pressure in the Caribbean, but it tries to do something, but not really, and lingers near Central America. So yeah, but the thing that's been calling more attention is tropical storm probabilities from the Europeans. So by November 27, Wednesday, has like a 10% near the Turks and Caicos there. I don't think this will form into anything. It'll just be like a blob of moisture, but you never know. Still has a 10%, 10 to 20% by like the 28th. The 29th it goes down to 5%, then disappears. But on the 30th, December 1st, it does have some 5% near Central America, still on the 2nd, the 3rd, and yeah. So we'll monitor this, but nothing that crazy. The tropical depression probability still shows that 10% near South America and Central America. On the 27th, does have like a 10% near the Turks and Caicos and a 20% near like the southwestern Caribbean. On the 28th, still a 10% in the Turks and Caicos and 20% near the southwestern Caribbean. This goes still 20% near Central America, and this kind of lingers there, the 20% and goes. So nothing really that crazy, but we'll monitor it. But there are like these tropical storm strike probabilities, so doesn't really show anything. December 2nd, yeah, there's not really anything crazy coming, but like tropical depression probabilities, the European model does have a small area 40 to 50% tropical depression strike probabilities in the southwestern Caribbean. So this is worth monitoring, but nothing really that concerning. But the concerning thing is this heavy rain that will affect like the Dominican Republic, the Turks and Caicos, and parts of eastern Cuba. So it shows Monday some more showers and storms in Jamaica and eastern Cuba, especially on Tuesday and onwards, late Monday, central Cuba as well. The Bahamas shows some heavier storms over the Bahamas on Tuesday. This might cause some flooding threat, and then the European keeps it very strong, goes there and like goes away by Wednesday. But be aware Monday and Tuesday in the Bahamas and Turks and Caicos. The GFS has also there like some moisture. Be aware the Dominican Republic. The GFS has a bigger blob near Jamaica on Sunday. This goes has more on the Turks and Caicos, the Bahamas, some heavier storms there on Monday and Tuesday. Then this goes by Wednesday, so definitely be careful in those areas. The icon has some passing showers and storms near the Windward Islands, the Eastern Caribbean. Be aware there as well from time to time, by the coast of Guyana, Trinidad and Tobago, and Venezuela. Some showers and storms. Then shows on Monday, some stuff near Jamaica and the Icon, some stronger Turks and Caicos on Tuesday, and the southern Bahamas and eastern Cuba. So definitely be careful in those areas. The rain accumulation until Thursday does have some more near Jamaica, especially eastern Jamaica, some 6 inches, close to like 160 millimeters. So the Icon's very like showing a lot there, but it only has 18 millimeters in Kingston, so it's a big variation. But it does have over the Turks and Caicos, some 121, 115 millimeters. So yeah, in the southern Bahamas, so definitely be aware there. Has some more of a northern Honduras, some 47 millimeters, and it barely has anything over Central America, the Icon, and just Costa Rica and Panama some heavier storms. The Europeans, like on Central Bahamas, some 143 millimeters in Clarence Town, some more like 125 millimeters. Turks and Caicos close to 91 millimeters. Eastern Cuba, be careful also northern Cuba, much of northern and eastern Cuba. Some heavier showers there, some storms, and also has like eastern portions of Jamaica, close to 142 millimeters. So be careful. Southern Haiti, Dominican Republic, some heavy rain too, some 70 millimeters, so some thunderstorms. The Europeans are crazy about Central America, some 200 millimeters in Costa Rica, like some 209, 189. So be careful. Panama, Costa Rica, maybe some flooding concerns in Costa Rica, and southern Nicaragua there, western, eastern Nicaragua, and northern Honduras show some more storms. Northern Honduras, and some rain of central Guatemala, something in Mexico, but the rest of Central America is pretty quiet. The GFS is more in Panama, close to like 177 millimeters to 240, more heavier storms in Costa Rica next 5 days, and the GFS does have 135 millimeters in Kingstown, more than 200 in eastern Jamaica, so definitely be careful over eastern Jamaica during the next 5 days. Some flooding concerns are like southern Haiti, southwestern Haiti, the Dominican Republic, and definitely the Turks and Caicos. So yeah, be aware, more than 130 millimeters, southern Bahamas. It does have on the eastern Caribbean some 36 millimeters, 20 millimeters, 32, Trinidad and Tobago as well, Puerto Rico. So be aware. And it has northern Honduras, the Bay Islands, and some showers and storms near the finger between Belize, Guatemala, and Nicaragua, Costa Rica. So be careful in those areas. And let's see, the waves might be slightly larger in the Atlantic near the Eastern Caribbean and occasionally near the Turks and Caicos, the Bahamas, because of the disturbance. But nothing that crazy. Occasionally the Caribbean, some areas there. But yeah, so be aware. The wind gusts might be a tiny bit stronger somewhere as there of the Caribbean, but especially with the disturbance near the Bahamas, show some areas of 40 to 50 kilometer per hour gusts, like some 36 mile per hour gusts. So yeah, be aware. And just one more interesting thing here. So the European model members, let's see in the next 240 hours. So it does have like literally just 4 members, 1, 2, 3, like 3 members showing something there near the Turks and Caicos, like tropical depression, tropical storm, but that's like very, 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 very little support. It does have some things near Costa Rica and Panama, but like that's less than tropical depression strength. 1 or 2 shows something like stronger, but that's very little support too, so barely nothing there. And the GFS does show some more support there, so like uh, some red and oranges appearing there already, but nothing that crazy either. So shows something near the Turks and Caicos, but the GFS mainly focusing on the southwestern Caribbean. So we'll monitor that, but nothing that concerning as of now. But we'll keep monitoring the Caribbean there. And let's see, but be careful with the heavy rains there, be aware of storms and occasionally some flooding danger there. So stay safe, and this mainly it.